Do you want to know what alcohol does to your body and what happens if you quit alcohol for a month, whether you have diabetes or weight issues or not? Then listen up. Alcohol is often used as a quick fix, right? For people who are feeling worried or anxious. No, I don't drink before I shoot the videos, okay? It is true that not every drinker has to cut back, but taking a vacation from drinking can help anyone, especially with diabetes, evaluate how and how much they're consuming. Benefits of quitting smoking take about a month to become obvious, right? But in our experience, they show up much sooner with alcohol. While we may think it is fine to knock down a drink or two after work, our bodies are working hard with every imbibe. The ethanol products or byproducts like acetaldehyde and ethanoic acid have potential to wreak havoc on our systems when consumed in large quantities, especially. Now, sipping responsibly is important as our bodies are only capable of metabolizing about 1 unit of alcohol per hour. Individual variations will happen, but it is the liver that does the heavy lifting here. Now, what else liver does the heavy lifting for? Diabetes, the blood sugar, all that stuff too, right? The fat circulating in your body. So with drinking binges, it is easy for it to become overwhelmed, resulting in metabolic overload and putting other organs like the brain, the stomach, the heart, and very importantly for diabetics, the pancreas. So be sure to sip wisely. Your body will thank you. Most of the time, the damaged liver caused by alcohol are like little ninjas. They can pass incognito without ever raising any red flags. But just like ninjas, they pay the price of sneaking around unnoticed. The damage done to your liver has been compared to what would happen if you have repeatedly scraped your hand without a nail until it splits. As a doctor, I can tell you that drinking for years and years could lead to problems like fatty liver disease and even cirrhosis. And yet you wouldn't feel those effects till later on in life. So if your latest liver function tests are showing something suspicious, it might be time for you to hang up your drinking hat for good. Excessive drinking often comes with unintended consequences that goes beyond hangovers. Alcohol does more than giving you a bad headache or feeling a queasy stomach. It can cause ulcers though, increase gastritis risk, and raise your blood pressure too. Unfortunately, people tend to ignore the fact that over-drinking also affects their health in the long term, and some even joke about it until they run out of luck on their medical check-ins. My sober patients often come back saying thank you for forcing them to quit. For this decision to quit drinking regularly meant a decrease in their symptoms of chronic health issues, their diabetes, their blood pressure, such as, even antidepressants, antacids. They all are gone once they quit drinking. So if you are looking to stay healthy and fit, cutting back on the booze might be your best option. Ultimately, the patient's symptoms are treated while the underlying problem is typically ignored. That's common, right? And alcohol and diabetes don't mix like a good cocktail either. In fact, they often spell disaster. Alcohol can negatively affect blood glucose levels, making the glucose rise or fall faster than normal. Like if drinking too many shots, you will shut your liver, right? And can cause low blood sugar. And if taken with juice or other sweet beverages, it can actually spike your blood sugar at first. It can also interfere with some of the medications taken to treat diabetes and increase your risk of dehydration as well. So unless you're a doctor or a chemist and know how to mix your drinks in just the right proportions, it is best to take it easy on the alcohol if you have diabetes. What happens when you give up alcohol for a month? Let's discuss that. Now, the first week, You will have an enhanced performance, lower calorie intake, and who doesn't want that, right? The alcohol in your system will quickly be eliminated once you stop drinking. As a result, you may feel better gradually depending on the health of your liver. Now, having your liver recover from previous days drinking lessens the drain on your energy levels as the week passes. While that glass of wine might make you feel cozy in the moment, it likely won't help you sleep through the night. It is true that alcohol has a sedative effect, but it also has a brief half-life, which means any positive impact on your sleep pattern is unfortunately short-lived. You may even wake up during the night despite having knocked back a large or extra large bottle of wine to help you catch the sleep. As for calories, a glass of wine or beer is about equivalent to a glass of skim milk. So if you are trying to make long-term changes to your body composition, giving up booze is smart, especially since these calories have zero nutritional value. Quitting alcohol can be a significant lifestyle change that often leads to healthier habits too. Yes, hangovers may be brutal. I used to get them sometimes. But so are diabetes and other health risks associated with excessive drinking. It is time to finally take a stand and an extraordinary step. After all, why would anyone want to suffer from diabetes when they don't even eat carrots, right? Enhancements in your cognitive performance. Let's talk about that. And reduction in your blood pressure will happen by week 2. By second week, you should feel less brain fog, your ability to focus, remember things, and get things done at work and at home will all improve if your body isn't constantly recovering from alcohol. Your improved sleeping pattern will have a positive effect on your cognitive abilities. When your liver is freed from the burden of breaking down alcohol, it may actually devote its resources to other tasks, perhaps improving your physical well-being, right? Now, researchers show that after only few weeks of being sober, a person's brain and blood vessels begin to heal from the effects of alcohol. Because you won't be as physically exhausted, number one. You may also feel more motivated to exercise, which can improve your mood and your quality of sleep. Blood pressure definitely will go down, but unless it is dangerously high, you may not even notice that drop in your blood pressure. Obviously, all ages who present with chronic alcohol abuse typically exhibit extremely elevated blood pressure. So, they will notice the difference once they go off of it. Even on detox regimens with large number of tranquilizers, their levels can rise to as high as 170 in blood pressure. But in just a few weeks of abstaining from alcohol, one can see these numbers drop quickly. Now, after third or fourth week, you will notice improvement in your skin, your anxiety levels, and your general disposition. According to anecdotal data, the effects of alcohol detox are progressive and spread out over the course of full 4-week process. Although it is difficult to determine whether patients' mental health issues are caused by alcohol itself or by the stigma and guilt associated with alcoholism, many of these folks report feeling better without the aid of any medication after going through the detox process. Many of the patients who drank heavily or drink heavily also suffer from morning anxiety. They frequently suffer from anxiety episodes when attempting to ride in public transportation, in a train station or in a bus or something. But after undergoing alcohol detox, they no longer experience those jitters or anxiety or things that comes with the withdrawal. Now, sober people of persons tend to have more satisfying sexual encounters as well. So if you drink alcohol, you may not respond as quickly to sexual stimulation, and actually you may experience delayed orgasms as well. If someone stops drinking, they may find that they have a greater energy levels, leading to better sexual performance as well. In most cases, detoxifying will result in more radiant complexion too. There are telltale indicators of heavy drinker, such as a flushed cheek or puffy eyes. But overall, I think it is a good idea to take a brief break from alcohol because it gives people time to think about their drinking habits, including the number of units they drink, how often they drink, and how much alcohol is in each drink. Additionally, it prompts those people to reflect on how their drinking habits affect their physical and mental well-being. So, it's time to drop that drink, flush it down the toilet, and never drink again. Your diabetes, your weight, and your overall health will thank you so much. And I thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And please share this video with family and friends, give a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying this channel so far, and I hope you subscribed already. If you didn't, do it. And if you did, watch this video right there. I think that will help you too.